title is Jnaniyum Ajnaniyum. Jnani is the wise one, the one who has attained the knowledge of oneself. Ajnani is somebody who has not attained the knowledge of oneself. Ajnani does not mean, oh, he's a bad person or condemning someone. That's not the way the masters are conveying the truth to you. It's just somebody who is not yet aware, somebody who is ignorant. Yeah? Ignorant is not, we are not ridiculing somebody, we are not condemning somebody. A little child is ignorant. He doesn't know about the things in the world, how to deal in the world. So he's ignorant. You get it? So it's not putting down anybody. Jnani is the one who knows. Ajnani is the one who simply does not know. So Jnani is ignorant. Jnani is the wise one, but they put the word sage, and that's fine too. Yeah? But that makes it very far, very unreachable. Oh, I am not a sage. No. Most of you have already started getting the glimpse of it. I would already start calling you Gyanis from now onwards. Yeah. So don't get trapped in the translation of big word sage. She's calling me a sage. You are all Gyanis. You're all already there. Yeah. Simply that now you know your own true self. You know your nature. Title is very clear. So, Jnani is a wise man. Ajnani is an unwise man or ignorant man. Jnani is the person who recognizes that everything is simply a dream. All the people, the situations, the things, even the spiritual teacher is a dream. I, the dream character, I am the dream. The family member is another dream character in this dream. That which I am attached to, my money, is dream money. You've all played Monopoly, no? Or in India it was called business. Remember how you had money, fake money, and used to buy houses with it? It's based on our real life actually. Dream money, dream houses, they're not real. A Jnani now starts seeing, oh, it is all a dream. My house, my family members, my spouse, my child that I was so attached to, everything is a dream. Have you started recognizing that it is a dream? Yes. Does it have a dreamy feel? Yes. It doesn't even look real the way you used to feel it was real once upon a time, right? So, once upon a time, I was ignorant. Now, I have started seeing reality. I have started becoming very aware. I can clearly recognize this person is so dreamy, this situation is so dreamy. I step out of the house and I go into the streets and I look around. It looks so dreamy, it looks as if it's not real. Now I recognize it. Why? Especially because you did that chapter on everything is awareness and you went around and you touched everything and saw, and oh, the buildings are nothing but awareness. Yeah? When I eat something, it's nothing but I get to awareness. There is nothing else but awareness because of that experimentation. Yeah? The more you have done it and continued doing it, you would start noticing everything is very dreamy. And this is what the Gyani starts seeing. And we are all made up of that same dream material. It's not that there is really different materials that we are made up of. Everybody is made of the same dream material. In this waking state, one thing is not more important than the other. One thing is not more dreamy or less dreamy than the other. They are all equally illusory. They are all equally unreal. They are all equally dream material. And it's not just them. This I, this that I thought, this physical body, it's so dreamy, it's unreal, it's illusory. It's there only during the waking state. Where is it in the deep sleep state? There is no body, there is no mind. So, not only other dream characters, but this dream character that I have labeled as I, this is also very dreamy, unreal. In reality, nothing that I can experience is outside this dream world. Everything is made up of the same dream material. Everything is a part of the same dream. There is no outside. For a moment, remember some dream that you had in the night. Any dream that you can bring to your mind, whether it was a tiger chasing you, or you were having a great family time, or you were very sad and upset, or you were flying in the air, whatever your dream was. Whatever that dream was, is it possible for the dream character in that dream to step outside the dream? Is it possible for the dream character to go out and experience something else other than the dream? Is it possible for the tiger in your dream to leap into your bed and you wake up with the tiger? No, there is no outside of the dream. I can never experience anything outside of my own awareness. Oh, Jagat Mithya. Only that awareness, that consciousness is the truth. I go to touch a computer, I meet awareness. I touch the tree, I meet awareness. I touch a building, I meet awareness. I hug my family member, I meet awareness. There is only awareness, there is only consciousness. There is no outside of awareness that I can actually experience. So, what does this mean? Only that awareness, that consciousness is truth. And what is that consciousness, that awareness? What is it for the dream character? Isn't it the dreamer's mind that the dream character is experiencing? Yes. So, what am I experiencing? That consciousness's dream. In the Hindu mythology, it is called Narayana's dream. Narayana is simply God, consciousness. That consciousness's dream is what I am experiencing. And what do I do after I experience? Or I used to, when I was ignorant, I used to think, oh, my house, my family, my people, mine. What happens to feelings and thoughts? Oh, my thoughts, my feelings. Actions of the body, my actions. That's how I became the false doer, the false thinker. I became the feeler. I became the experiencer. Yes. That was the time when I was ignorant. I can see it very clearly today. And now I recognize everything is awareness. It is Narayana's dream. It is that one consciousness dreaming. Yes. That is why I do not experience an outside. I can never step outside my own field of awareness. Now it becomes clear, oh, I can only know what is happening. I am not doing. The actions are not personal. They are not created by me. They arise on their own. Why? Because obviously it's the dreamer that is dreaming something. It is manifested from him, though it is not created by him. He didn't decide that I'm going to dream this. But I have personalized them. I have assumed they are mine. Now I can see, oh, this assumption was wrong. I dropped this wrong assumption. There, a gyan has dropped. Do you see that? Now you can clearly see that thoughts arise to this dream character, but they do not belong to the dream character, not personal, not created by the dream character. They arise and they pass away. Feelings arise and they pass away. Not personal, not mine, not created by me. Sensations arise in the body of the dream character, still not personal, not mine, not created by me. Similarly, perception of sight, sound, touch, smell, taste, whether it is the smell of the food that the dream character was standing in the kitchen and cooking, whether it is the taste of that food, whether it is the sight of the money in the house, in the dream character's house, still it is not personal, not created by me. Even the touch of the family member, the sight of the family member, sight of the colleagues, not mine, not created by me. They arise on their own. I have only one possibility. I only know that this is a perception of sight, this is a perception of sound, this is touch, this is taste, this is smell, this is a feeling, this is sensation, this is a thought. That's all. I simply know. I cannot do anything in this dream. I cannot change the dynamic of the dream. Why? Because it's the dreamer's dream. The dreamer decides when the dream should end. Can I decide for him, okay, I'm done. I, the dream character, am done. Now you better get up. Is that possible? No. I cannot stop the dream. I cannot do anything in the dream. I cannot even change anything in this dream. Yes, I can assume that some change that happened, I did it. See, I did it. So basically, every dream character who takes credit for, either something good that happens or something bad that happens is basically a joker. He just comes and takes the bow at the end. It does not really belong to him. Homework question for you. Are you a joker still? Do you still keep taking the bow? You don't take the bow only for the good, huh? Even the bad that happens. Oh, see, I did this. I'm the bad person because of me. Again and again recognize knowing is the only possibility. I cannot do, I cannot experience. I am not the doer, I am not the experiencer. I am merely the knower. Knowing is the only possibility for me in this entire dream world. It's a waking dream world. So, because of my past habit pattern, when I was ignorant and I kept assuming, that habit pattern is ingrained in this body mind as a program, as some code, and it'll keep coming up. Yeah. So, what do? I will always remind myself, why did I ever think that I was doing? I mistakenly assumed that this thought that arose that said, do this or don't do this, I thought that this thought is mine. The feeling that arose with the thought whether I should act like this or act like that, I assumed the feeling was mine. I assumed the family member was mine, the money was mine, the house was mine, job was mine, whatever. All those things that come up, start recognizing, oh, the assumption is the problem. When I assume this is mine, I also assume that I'm supposed to feel like this. Have you noticed this? This is a very subtle thing. Suddenly, something happens in the family. Notice that some part of you is untouched, and if you have been practicing staying in that untouched witness, you don't get touched by suddenly the turbulence that happened in the family. But a thought does come up because of the past habit pattern, the past programming, and it says that you're supposed to be feeling like this because you're the mother, you're the father, you're the brother, you're the sister, you're the parent, whatever. So this is also an assumption. I am supposed to assume ownership for this. I'm supposed to say this is mine and I'm supposed to feel like this in this situation. These are assumptions. So start recognizing how these thoughts come up to pull you out. At that time, remind yourself the four principles of Ashtavakra. Mithyatvam, you are an illusion. This whole situation is a mithya, is an illusion. I myself, the dream character, am an illusion. This other dream character, he or she, is an illusion. Mithyatvam. Immediately take the step of the Sakshi. Sakshitvam. I'm the witness of the body, mind, and the world. This drama is happening in this world. I am the Sakshi, Sakshitvam. The moment you become a Sakshi, you will recognize that corner of you again, which does not get touched by the drama. Now it's no more a corner. For some people, it's becoming bigger and bigger. For some people, it's already become a huge field. I am naturally detached. Asangatvam. And when you stay there, you start recognizing, oh, it is all but one dream, one dreamer's dream. Ekatvam. You are one with everything. This is the gyani who studies his actions, his thoughts, his own feelings, and clearly again and again sees, I am not them. There is no personal separate self. There is no individual self. There is only an all-pervading field of knowingness that Atmananda described as the background, Adharam. It is this knowingness that knows. When this knowingness rests and collapses, it is simply the presence, the truth. This is the Gyani. He has woken up in his dream. He is now called a jivan mukta. Jivan mukta means what? This dream is going to continue. This dream is not abruptly going to end for him because it's not in the dream character's hands. Whose hands is it in? Dreamer's hand, no? Whenever the dreamer wants to wake up from his dream, it's up to him. So when the dreamer wakes up, then only this dream can end. So this dream character who has become a gyani now, he is woken up in the dream now. Now what happens to him? He is called a jivan mukta. Everybody and everything is now like a dream. It does not move him from his position. 24/7. Very clear. 24/7. Very clear. It's an illusion. It's a dream. It's only a dream. This clarity is his nature now. It's not something he has to even remind himself. Yes. So that when you reach that stage, then you are a gyani. If you are already there, fantastic. Most of you are already there. Knowing is my only possibility. He sees it very clearly. So he is a jivan mukta. It was that simple to get here. That simple. 5 chapters and you're there. The problem is that this dream world that you have created around you also has people who want to pull you out of the gyan. Have you noticed? Yeah? You're only creation. You're the master of this creation. So you have those people who pull you out of the gyan you have created. I'll tell you a story about Mansoor. Yeah, Mansoor had woken up in his dream and he repeatedly kept saying An al Haq, An al Haq. It means, An al Haq means, I am the truth. And all the agyanis around him, all the ignorant people around him said, this is blasphemy. How can you say that you are the truth? When you're saying you're the truth, you're saying you are God. What, you think you are God? No, you are the dust. You are nothing. How can you say you are God? This is blasphemy. Mansoor said, no, to say that you are a separate self, to say that you are a person separate from God, that is blasphemy. Mansoor kept insisting, understand the reality. I am God. And they threatened him, you withdraw this statement. But he kept repeating, An al Haq, An al Haq. He was punished to death just for saying that. That is the mindset of an agyani. The agyani always pulls the gyani down. So keep it silent for a few days. Keep it mourner from the other agyanis. You want to share? You come and share with me. People who want you to get there. So, kichudin mone. Keep it a secret for a few days. Why? Because an agyani cannot understand. His heart is dry. He cannot recognize the nectar of that love. Yes? So, it's very important that when you start seeing, oh, my petals are opening one by one. Now I have to protect my little flower, my beautiful sprout. It's my first flower. It's not strong yet. It's not a tree. It's just that first little flower that comes from the first sprout. So it needs to be protected from the elements. Now, the elements are also your creation. So don't go around blaming them. You are all agyanis in my life. No, you don't do that. Yeah? Then the next enemy that you're giving birth to is your own ego. Your own ego will bring you down. I have to protect my sprout. And I have to protect my sprout not from individuals outside. They are not individuals. You're already seeing them as dream characters. They are the product of your past conditioning. They are the product of your past beliefs. And inside, who do you have to protect yourself from? From the ego becoming very strong. From the ego saying, I know it. The moment you have the I know it disease, you will sit on that slide and slide all the way from house number 99 all the way to 9. You played snakes and ladders, no? The biggest snake, the longest cobra will bite you, and that is your own ego. So never get into the disease, I know it. Even though you understand this truth, you really see that beyond a point I cannot know it. Beyond a point, I, the dream character, how much ever I want to become the dreamer or the dreamer's mind, I want to be the consciousness. There's only this point till where I can go and rest. Only till this point where I can just be. Beyond that, I cannot know. So I don't know anything, or I know very little. This is the true meaning of enlightenment. That is a gyani. Very clear? What is a gyani?